Hi everyone! So today we are going to talk about functional groups. You can remember by now we know what hydrocarbons are and how we can classify hydrocarbons according to a specific chart. So at that point, when I talked about hydrocarbons, I did mention to you that there's another way in which we can classify organic compounds, which is through their functional group. Before we actually move into classifying organic compounds according to their functional group and putting them into different families, we need to kind of think about what a functional group is. I have pointed out a few definitions for what a functional group means. So, if I go through the definitions going clockwise, let's start with the first definition. It says that a functional group is a common and a specific arrangement of atoms that imparts predictable reactivity and properties to a molecule. Functional groups determine how an organic compound reacts, simply how the molecule functions. The third definition mentions that a functional group is the center of reactivity of an organic molecule. And the fourth definition goes as structural features that make it possible to classify compounds into families are known as functional groups. And the fifth definition says that a functional group is a group of atoms within a molecule having a characteristic chemical behavior. So, if I simply summarize what it means, what a functional group is, it is, by now you know, it's a group of atoms. The word functional tells us that these group of atoms will determine how the compound reacts. So depending on the functional group, we are now going to classify various compounds into various families. So before we do that, we need to kind of think about what sort of atoms can be joined to these functional groups. We are going to move to learning about alkyl groups and phenyl and benzyl groups.